Good morning and welcome to episode 1625 of Hard Factor. It is Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. Today, we got Peyote, the LA Fires, AI Girlfriends, the TikTok ban, and much more. Much more. Full house, too. How you guys doing? Everybody doing good?
Doing great, man.
Yeah, doing very well, thank you.
I did some peyote for journalism purposes before the show.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Are you still on it?
Well, I just took it.
Ooh. Show could get interesting. Mark might
Uh-oh.
stand up and walk away, you know?
Takes time to kick in. You're gonna be fine, just fine, Mark.
Yeah. No, I wish. No, I wish I was out in like fucking Grand Canyon or somewhere doing peyote or something.
Under the skies.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Like Big Bear or somewhere, you know.
Unlock that mind of yours, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers style. Darkness retreat.
Yep. Exactly.
Is it really, I mean, mushrooms, they say, are like good for opening pathways in your brain. Is peyote the same way? Is that how it works?
Yeah, bro.
If you ask an Indian, yeah.
It's a hardcore psychedelic used for spiritual and tribal ceremonies. I think it opens a couple pathways.
Yeah, so it's not just that you're opening the pathways there. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Might see some, distant relatives, whatever, visit ghosts, whatever they,
Blue deer. I think that's what they mostly see is blue deer.
blue deer.
Yeah, I think that's what they see the most. Just a lot of blue deer running across the fields where they used to live.
Blue.
Do you see that?
Another blue deer.
How are there so many blue deer?
You're seeing all these blue deer, right?
Right. Yeah, is it like everybody sees the same thing, or you get your own?
I don't know. I think I saw them.
Get your own
time
blue
they
deer.
see blue deer.
Look at him. He has seen no blue deer.
Altered.
That would really fuck you up. They
Yeah.
tell you you're supposed to see blue deer.
Yeah.
What kind of weak
Never
dose
know.
of peyote did you do, bro? According to the DEA, illusions, hallucinations, altered perception of space and time, and altered body image.
Oh.
Okay.
That could go one or two ways.
Yeah, you think you're real good looking or real terrible looking.
Yeah.
I hear it's a wild ride. Yeah.
We're gonna hear about it. Apparently, a lot of
Mark.
people are into it these days. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, psychedelics,
Yeah.
pretty solid time. A lot of times.
Can you blame them?
Yeah. People enjoy them, it seems like. Yeah, nothing else. Right? We're going to do the news or what?
Let's do the news.
Let's do the news. Okay, first up, the TikTok ban. And a little bit of a BRICS update. A little good news, bad news in this one, as you might guess. Good news. Remember those invasive European green crabs? These little tiny pieces of shit right here?
Mm-hmm.
Like little palm-sized bastards. They just wreck seabeds. They come over here from Europe. They're spotted over here. They're on the West Coast now as of the 80s, and they're just
Not as delicious or meaty as a blue crab.
no, they're tiny little
Yeah.
assholes. Nobody wants them. And they're invasive, as I said. Not nearly as good as any American-made crab, the blue or the Dungeness. Much better.
We haven't tricked the Cajuns into eating these yet.
No, Wes. But a recent study revealed that the American southern sea otters.
We'll take
See
those.
ya.
Oh, give them to the Cajun.
Oh, you gotta get a good old time.
Oh, I love them a blue crab. Those little crab, those are the best crab. Those little
tiny little asshole crab.
Yeah, I love that.
Kids will take care of this problem. Convince them they're delicious.
These are too shitty for the Cajuns.
Seasonal.
No, they love like a crawfish or a blue crab, but no, the green crab is subhuman. Nobody enjoys this, not even the Cajuns. But luckily, the southern sea otters, a recent study has found that the southern sea otters are feasting on them up to 120,000 green
Oh, hell
crabs.
yeah. Do they eat
Southern
shell
sea
and
otters
all?
are
They just
eating
chop
them.
them through it?
Yeah, it's up to 40 green crabs a piece for each of the 3,000 southern sea otters off the California coast, who were almost extinct at one point, and now they have a never-ending crab buffet. So that's amazing news.
That's awesome news, man. When you find a pest that likes to eat a pest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sea otters, I think they were more almost extinct because we hunted them for their pelts, probably to the point of there was like 5 left, but now there's 3,000.
That's a cute pest,
And-
Pat.
Yeah, and now they just get to eat on the invasive pests because I think
Yeah,
the
it's
sea otters, they're supposed to be here. We just almost killed them into oblivion.
Yeah, that's
You
a
That's right.
stroke of luck for the otters. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
know? Big turnaround for the otters.
Cajuns of the sea.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly. Less awesome, but very hilarious. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro.
That
You
doesn't
guys
sound
know
right.
him.
That's not right.
Yeah. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, the communist,
Didn't he not win?
Yeah, we say he's
claims
not
he
the
did, Pat.
president, but he still is because he's a communist dictator, basically, kind of thing. He's claimed that he will invade and take Puerto Rico from the United States with Brazilian soldiers helping him do the job.
Okay.
That is what he has claimed. He has said this out loud. He says, quote, "The freedom of Puerto Rico is pending, and we will achieve it with Brazilian troops," unquote. That's what Maduro said this. He says he's going to take it from the U.S. with the Brazilians.
Did you see
You know
what the U.S. has done, or what the Biden's office has done in the justice
What have
system?
they done?
They've put a bounty on his head. They said they're
Well,
like,
yeah,
it's up to 25 million. It started at like 14 million. They're like, anyone that can lead to the direct arrest of Maduro, he's hiding. If you tell us exactly where he is, you get a $25 million reward.
he's
Damn.
hiding, but he gave that speech. So, I mean, I guess, we're going to have to figure that one out. Good luck with that, though, Maduro, because it feels like the U.S., as Mark just pointed out, has been waiting for an excuse to sort of wipe Venezuela off the face of the earth.
I feel like that
And
puts
that-
a lot of citizens at risk because it makes me want to go to Venezuela and look for Maduro and probably get killed.
Yeah, Maduro taking Puerto Rico with Brazilian troops would certainly give the U.S. the opportunity to finally do whatever they want to do
Right.
in Venezuela. So, Maduro playing with fire.
There are some hardo servicemen and women who are just sitting there with the finger on their trigger saying, I wish a motherfucker would invade
Try to
Puerto
take
Rico.
Puerto Rico. Yeah, yep, they are. They're thinking that. And now Nicolas Maduro is threatening that. So good luck with that, numbnuts. That's my analysis on the.
By the
Maybe
way-
they knew he was doing that. That's why they raised that's why the bounty's so high.
Could have
Yeah.
been. They did
He was popping off.
the resistance to Maduro was intense. They had a runner at each polling place, taking the paper ballots and the printout of the paper ballots and running with them to another safe house and then sending that to another safe house so they couldn't lie about the election, and he still lost and then just didn't leave.
Yeah, dictators. That's what they do.
Yeah.
They got that military backing them. It's pretty great.
They always
Pretty
say
good- good
dictators
dictator.
don't go quietly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he did that, it would be I don't know why he would, because that would be the only.
Well, if he
thing
went
that you
went
do.
quietly and like a little bitch, then his supporters would turn on him. They're like, what, like his like that
They
would
did,
defeat the
via
You
the
know
whole-
what they
vote.
should do?
Well, not the citizens, but like his guards and shit. Would be
Yeah.
like, what?
What his guards should do? They should be
You've
like
lost
a
your edge, Maduro.
No, they should bring the Brazilians in. They should do everything. Bring them in, and then like a 3-2-1 jump. Okay, we're all going to go at the same time. You just stop and let Maduro's ship continue to Puerto Rico, and then everybody else just wave goodbye, turn around, and then they've all taken care of their problem
I
because
thought
they don't.
yeah.
Brazil and Venezuela don't want to go to war with us over Puerto Rico. That's not.
I thought we were going to be pieces of shit our whole lives, Maduro. You disappoint me.
Brazilians even know about this plan?
I don't think they'd be happy. Would you want? Good luck with that one, numbnuts. That's the analysis. Finally, over to fellow BRICS nation China, where the impending TikTok ban, which the Supreme Court is actually expected to uphold, has users running to a Chinese app called what is it? Jiangshu.
I'm gonna have to change that name. I'm not a marketing
what?
expert.
No, it's a Chinese app. It's by ByteDance. It's called Jiangshu, which literally means in Chinese "little red book" in Mandarin. Sorry, not Chinese. That's insensitive in Mandarin. That's the correct terminology. And as
Called
of
crabs
Monday,
subhuman earlier.
well, they are those green crabs. I wouldn't eat them. Those tiny green crabs. And then
What
as
you
of
doing
Monday,
bringing a green crowd, good boy over here?
Gonna have a good boil today.
You tried eating.
bite side. And as of Monday, it was the number one downloaded app. Like I was saying, the Little Red Book, Jiangshu on the Apple Store. And then another app owned by ByteDance is called Lemon 8, like lemonade, but Lemon 8, which users are also downloading in droves. Quote, this is what one TikTok user said. They said, quote, I would rather stare at a language I can't understand than to ever use a social media platform that Mark Zuckerberg owns. And that's why they went to Jiangshu. Jiangshu, though, the Little Red Book, the problem is it's literally a Chinese app. So they're staring at a Chinese app. They have no idea what anything says. And that's their protest because TikTok is going to go away.
I would say the problem is all tech opening its asshole for gaping to the incoming administration, and then the Supreme Court removing the only foreign-owned social media platform.
Well, sure, but I mean the TikTok users are sad. They're going to Jiangshu, which is a Chinese travel app. They have no idea what these Chinese folks are posting about their travel trips. They're just posting their own stuff and saying, "Sorry, we're here. We have nowhere to go. We love China. Sorry."
Just green crab mukbangs.
That's what's going on. Yeah, green crab mukbangs over there on Jiangshu. And then I don't know what happens on Lemon 8, but it can't be.
It gets worse. Well, I googled Little Red Book, and the original Little Red Book is a book of quotations from Chairman Mao of the Chinese Communist Party. It's 427 quotes that came out.
Yeah, but that's what these kids are doing. No, Mark, but that's
like Mein Kampf.
That's the point. They're literally like, I would rather be a CCP party member than be an American because TikTok going away is that devastating. And so that's kind of what they're doing. That's their little protest. And TikTok is likely to be banned in the U.S. App stores soon. Not likely to be brought back online unless ownership sells it, but the TikTokers don't care because ByteDance is taking their algorithm with them no matter what. So very sorry to the TikTokers. They are sad. They're so sad. They're downloading a Chinese app and staring at Chinese shit they don't understand just because they're sad about TikTok going away. And so sorry to them. That's
Did you see the one of the recent congressional press conferences on TikTok where they brought in like some Chinese executives from TikTok that could speak English?
Yeah, they had like the final cross examinations and whatnot.
And some of the old people like didn't know what they were asking technology wise, and it was hilarious. The one lady was like, "Now, what happens with your algorithm? I'm sorry, I have to cough. Algorithm." She couldn't say algorithm, and then she said GSP instead of GPS twice, and she was like, "Shit, that's not right." And then the next guy goes, "Now let me ask you something. This TikTok, is it connecting to home internet Wi-Fi's?"
How do you steal our brain?
The Chinese guy was like, he was like really well spoken, and he was awesome. He was like, I'm not sure I understand the question. Are you asking if it connects to the internet? And he goes, to the home Wi-Fi's. And he's
motion to adjourn for lunch. I'm getting a hankering for some green crab.
To connect to home Wi-Fi's if people are using the app on the Wi-Fi. Yes, it would connect to the home Wi-Fi's in that instance. And he was like, arrest my case.
You shifty little bastards better watch your tone with me.
They were like just so stupid. Like,
yeah. Well, they don't care. They say it's likely constitutional is what all the judicial reporters are saying. They're likely going to uphold it. So probably going to get deleted out of those stores. I mean, it doesn't mean it gets deleted off your phone, but it does mean that it's not going to be supported. And if they don't sell, it's just basically, that's why TikTok users are sad. They're downloading a Chinese app, staring at Chinese videos. That's what's happening.
Zuckerberg's real upset.
Oh, he's happy. Oh, he's pretty happy.
Oh, I'm in bed with the government, and this other one's going away, and the oligarchy's developing. Oh no!
No, he's gonna ride that wave to be the number one social media apps. That's his plan. Yeah,
big time.
Yeah. And speaking of getting deleted, like TikTok, how about DeleteMe, our sponsor, our excellent sponsor, who can help you keep your identity safe on the internet. Ever wonder how much of your personal data is out there on the internet for anyone to see? More than you think. Your name, contact info, social security number, and home address, even information about your family members, all being compiled by data brokers and sold online. We've already covered it. You know the actors that are in there, right, Wes? I mean, I know that something happened to you.
Yeah, hey,
recently.
Wes, are you going to sign up now?
Yeah, someone signed up on my phone number today for a healthcare application,
right.
and I got 90 calls for Nicole about 2 p.m.
Oh, they'll
today.
never stop, dude. What about your Google business listing?
That's why you need DeleteMe, Wes.
You know what? Wes was slow on the trigger, but you can download DeleteMe and beat that bullshit right now. Data brokers make profit off of your data. Your data is a commodity. Anyone on the web can buy your private details. This can lead to identity theft, phishing attempts, harassment, and unwanted spam calls like our friend Wes is dealing with right now. But now you can protect your privacy with DeleteMe. That's why we personally endorse here at Hard Factor and recommend DeleteMe. It's a subscription service that removes your personal info from hundreds of data brokers. Sign up and provide DeleteMe with exactly what information you want deleted, and their experts take it from there. DeleteMe sends you regular personalized privacy reports showing what info they found, where they found it, and what they removed. DeleteMe isn't just a one-time service. DeleteMe is always working for you, constantly monitoring and removing the personal information you don't want on the internet. To put it simply, DeleteMe does all the hard work of wiping your and your family's personal information from data broker websites. Simply, and that's a great service because I mean your data is very valuable these days. Take control of your data and keep your private life private by signing up for DeleteMe now at a special discount for our listeners. Today, get 20% off your DeleteMe plan by texting Hard Factor to 64,000. 64000. Text Hard Factor to 64000. That's Hard Factor, all one word, to 64000. Disclaimer, message and data rates may apply. See terms for details.
So the phone number you text is 64,000, and then the content, the actual text, is just Hard Factor, which is what
Boom.
You should also be texting all your friends, just in all caps, Hard Factor. Just no
That's right.
context.
You might
True.
get a text
Never
back
go
that
wrong
says,
with that one.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your data is? DeleteMe does.
Yeah.
That's right.
Maybe I'm a marketing expert. Guys, quick LA fires update.
Okay.
Fires are getting there. Eaton Fire, which is the most deadly. It burned 14,000 acres. It's 33% contained at the time of this taping. The Palisades Fire, less deadly, more destructive. 23,000 acres, 14% contained, but they're not. The firefighters are saying they're not seeing a lot of growth, which is good. What's bad is, I didn't know this, but the state of California has a warning called a PDS, and you would never guess what it stands for, but it makes a lot of sense, I guess. I read it this morning, a particularly dangerous situation, which is...
Yeah, they had actually announced that one before the first fire came out.
Right, this has been around for a while, I guess. If you... how do you... What should the warning say? Well, it's dangerous. Yeah, okay. How dangerous? It's particularly dangerous. Love it. Particularly dangerous situation. PDS is a PDS warning going out because wind gusts are going to be reaching 70 miles an hour Tuesday morning into Wednesday.
Bad.
That's how it all started. That amount of wind gusts.
Yeah, it was during a PDS.
Ultimately, that's what it boils down to. You can't fight 100-mile-an-hour winds when there's fire because it's hurricane force winds fueling fire. It's pretty nuts. So this is like, I guess, the stretch. If they can get through this stretch, it might be looking up. But 24 dead at least is gonna. It's probably gonna be a lot more than that. Here's what's fucking nuts and pissing me off. 29 people have been arrested for looting so far. And one burglary suspect went and got a fucking fire jacket.
Dude, more than one. Wasn't it like 29 that were arrested?
29 people. No, 29 people got arrested.
But one guy faked being a firefighter.
It was only one of them? Yeah, his mugshot is incredible.
Yeah, look at this shit, dude. Look at this.
That's kind of smart.
He got a fire jacket, and he just was cruising around. He's right outside the Getty Villa, which almost burned down. I guess the National Guard.
The jeans doesn't add up.
No.
Snotty jeans don't add up.
No.
Man, it's just the grimiest of the grime, the dirtiest of the dirt. And I understand maybe you'd be like, well, it's the fucking rich. It's not just the rich, it's everyone. Like, trailer park burned down. Everyone's lost their shit. Apartment complexes, like, Be a community member of some
No, there's no
form or
condoning.
fashion.
This
you
happened
piece of
during
Looting
shit.
Katrina.
Yeah,
Looting
looting
I'm
during
just trying to
the
understand their
happened.
motivation. It's not, like I
They're
just don't get it.
Because it's an
Despicable
easy
human
time.
beings.
It's easy time to loot. That's it. That the reason why it happens is because it's an easy time to loot. That's what when natural disasters break out, there's looting because it's an easy time to loot. The cops are all busy doing other shit, trying to stop fires or help people get out of their
I mean,
houses.
these
or
are the
whatever,
type of people that would loot during not dangerous times, Pat. So you like
Right, it's just
temptation's a little
yeah.
too high.
it's like a special. It's like a
Yeah.
sale. They're
Right.
like but they can't miss the BOGO offer.
But do you remember that period of time between
pass.
9/11 and when
Pass
Wes ripped all those tiny American flags out of the ground? That 2-year period.
He was being
Like,
patriotic.
It was off of
No, I know.
off of people's porches.
but that 2-year period, right? There was, everyone was pro America. Everyone came together.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
scumbags have been looting since the wild west and shit.
I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice to have, but I don't think that these people would ever be. The people who loot during a natural disaster, they're never going to be patriotic. They're just like,
I don't mean patriotic. I mean pro community.
they're not going
like
to be
you're-
human beings.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to loot during a natural disaster. That's just what they're doing.
Fuck them.
That's it.
Fuck them all.
I don't get rapists either, you know?
Right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's
These guys raping during these fires are
Well, they're leading with
Out
their
of
balls
control.
there. All right. Real quick live internet comment from Tony Schrader, lives in downtown LA, dropped some energy drinks off at a fire station yesterday.
Nice.
Said they
Nice.
said it's like treating an amputated arm with a band-aid and some Neosporin. So that's bad.
Yeah, the situation. Yeah, it's just not good. It's
Anyway.
a horrible
Stay
situation.
safe, Tony.
I had a couple friends lose all their shit with no fucking fire insurance. It's
so
horrible, man. Yeah, I know. To them, it's fucking terrible. All right. Well, go ahead, Wes. I'm sorry.
I was I saw an update that there was like some CEO that was out there begging like private firefighters. He's like, I'll pay thousands and thousands. Just come help me save my house. And his house burned down.
Right. Well, that same
But obviously
CEO
worked with some people.
That same CEO, if you look at his tweets and shit, you go back, he's anti-paying any taxes, which that was the ironic part. He's like, he like bragged about not paying taxes. I mean, look, there are private firefighters.
So that guy really should have been more prepared with his personal ethos of I should not pay taxes,
Right.
therefore I should prepare.
You're a
for
real estate
myself for
guy.
everything.
You should have fucking paid. There are like 5 or 6. They contract with the insurance companies, private fire,
They're
which
making
is fucked up. Man.
$2,000 an hour. Some of them I read.
Anyway,
I don't know if that's true.
All right, let's. The main meat of the story I
Sure,
want
you
to
can
talk
whatever
about.
you want right now.
Yeah.
I want your
Well,
take
if you
on
get the
something.
job done, you can charge in hindsight probably whatever you want, right? You save a $20 million house.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them, there's like 4 or 5. The insurance companies pay them. You can like elect to have
Yeah.
private fire protection, then they'll roll to just your house. Anyway, let's talk about something more uplifting, I guess. Just fucking strange. You guys remember Michael Jordan's house? It's been on the internet forever. It's the one with the 23 on the gate. It's the iconic house. I'm sure.
Which
Like,
one?
this-
You have a
In
picture?
Virginia?
yeah, I
Or-
do. I do have a picture, Mark. No. Michael Jordan's house in Highland Park here in Chicago, right? You've seen this gate before, the 23 gate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously Jordan hasn't been in Chicago for a long time, and he put his house up for sale in 2012. His sprawling mansion.
Look at that.
Put it,
thing.
he put it up for sale for $29 million in 2012. And Jordan's a billionaire. He lives on his yacht most of the year. Whatever. He wanted 29, but no one was paying that shit. Especially not in 2012. That's like still
Yeah, in
really
Chicago, that's a high price, right?
The collapse.
See
Yeah,
the
you can get
size of that thing though?
real estate in Chicago is cheap. Like this is what a
He's
house
got
would
full
cost.
basketball courts that he's played on. He's probably got his memorabilia in there.
I mean, for a Jordan fan, it might be worth it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe, but no one wanted to pay that. I mean, like a house in Malibu that's burned to the ground is $29 million today. Maybe some of them up to $60 million. It was
Did
just too
Michael
much
Jordan
money.
play basketball in it?
Right. It's the sentimental
question.
value, like Mark's saying. He's going after like a collector type.
He's got a hardwood full court in there that he played in.
He's
all the
going
time.
after like
Bro-
a Saudi prince that loves Michael Jordan. I
Yeah,
love Michael
loves- yeah,
Jordan.
Jordan, I
My
love him.
favorite. I love him. I must
Sweat.
own his house.
anything Jordan. You have
Anything
Jordan.
Jordan I want.
Yeah.
How much? You said Jordan like the green crab? All the
He
I
was
would buy
here. He cook in this kitchen, Michael.
$1 million bushels. of
Don't
green
come
crab.
back until you've brought me more Jordan. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe someone didn't buy that.
No one bought it. I don't know why. But someone finally did, guys, this year. It was sold for, does anyone want to guess how much it was sold
29?
for? That was the asking price in 2012.
23 million for his number.
That'd be cool. That would if that was the case, Mark, then someone would have bought it for 29 because there are fans of Jordan who want to spend a stupid amount of money on a house. Not 23. Less. West.
12.
Less. 9.5 million dollars, guys. 9.5.
Great deal. Great deal for whoever got that.
Great
Man,
deal. Yeah, some 41-year-old like banker type bought it.
Good investment.
And you're thinking to yourself, damn, like what a great investment. You got a steal, bro. $20 million off Jordan's house plus inflation, call it 25. Like you nailed it. But I guess not, because this guy immediately turned around and started what he's calling Champions Point, guys. Okay. And right now, if you want to own a piece of Jordan's house, you can do that. He's fractionalizing the property, guys.
Whoa.
So he's trying to make it like a Green Bay Packers situation with his
Kind of. And
How
this
the
sounds
hell would that work?
Is he
this
selling
sounds like
bricks of
the
it?
worst deal of all time for just
He
$1 million.
lives there? He lives there.
How much? Of
He
the
doesn't
house
live
do-
there.
How much of the house do you get for $1 million?
Well, you get it 1 week out of the year, Mark,
Okay.
for $1 million. Okay.
What?
Timeshare.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a timeshare. There's a limited number of shares available. It's very, very exclusive.
That's
very,
steep.
Oh, exclusive.
very exclusive. Yeah, $1 million. Okay, and you get it for
This
Wednesday.
is a dumb idea.
Wednesday to Wednesday, 1 week out of the year.
That's the stupidest thing.
Everybody pack. It's our week at Michael's house.
Why 2 weeks?
yeah.
All right, guys, that's not all though. That's not all. You'll also have the privilege of paying 2% of the property taxes, which will equate to about $25,000 a year on top. And if you want to host an event there, that's cool. Just got to pay a little extra. Here are some of the features of the house. The house, okay,
That's
it's a
not gonna
custom.
work.
It's a custom designed property, 9 bedrooms, 19 baths, luxury amenities like a circular infinity pool, championship level putting green, tennis court, fitness center, and as Mark said, a regulation sized basketball court that Jordan played on.
And a lot of his buddies. He brought all the pros there. I mean, come on.
Okay, how you might be asking, how will the timing of my 1 week be determined? That's there
Lottery?
That's there. No, you will bid on a specific week of ownership, generally running Wednesday.
Oh, so you
at
have to pay
4 p.m.
more. Okay, you have to pay more.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone will bid, and then they'll say, "Yeah, you can bid." Bidding starts at $1 million. You can bid up to $3 million on the site. Okay, and then you get to. I mean, like if you saw how much the house sold for, $9.5 million.
It should be like,
he's
it should be like
trying-
it should be $100,000 for like a week max.
He's trying to make $1
Right.
billion on this property. There's no chance.
Right, or
Like
what's
50
what's
grand.
what's
52
52
million.
divided by 9.5? That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, he's gonna make his money back in if 9 people buy it. Like he could make what? That's like five and a
$1
half
million a
times his
week,
money if
52
he
million.
sells it up. That's
You should be
5 and a
getting
half times his money.
5.4 weeks. You should be getting
Yeah.
a month and a half effectively, but you're not.
But that's
You're
the
getting a
base
week.
too. People
That
might. He thinks people will go higher than $1 million.
This is horrible.
It's
What a
absolutely.
bad
Hey, it's my week to go to Jordan's. When I get back, I want all of the women's windows sealed shut.
I mean, like, I'm just trying to think like an actual scenario where you like, all right, honey, I scrimped and I saved and no. Hear me out. Hear me out. He played on
He's
the
gonna have
court,
to come
honey.
down. He's like Jordan. He's gonna have to come down significantly on that.
Yeah.
I just-
So what's
I
up?
thought it
Does
was
owning
so
this
dumb.
house make you crazy? Is that
No, it just gets you a week, up to 20 guests,
Yeah.
15 bathrooms. You can shit in them all. You yeah. You have to
Nobody
shit
told
2
me
a day.
how cold it
3 a
was
day.
in January in Chicago.
Right, you're gonna
you
get
guys
stuck
the
with a
wrong
shitty
week.
fucking week, dude.
I need to swap weeks.
I'm confused. You see, we live in the southern hemisphere. Damn it!
Feel like we've been had.
Freezing my toes off here.
You said Jordan swam in this pool. Well, I would like to.
Take a picture of me in Jordan's pool.
Ice skating on Jordan's pool.
No, there's
Champions
no way.
Point, guys.
He's gonna
Champions
make
Point.
some money off it, but he's gonna have to come down to like $100,000.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. $1 million for a week. That's insane.
Yeah. If he had bought it for 29, I could see you selling it for $1 million a week, and it's the same week every year. Anyway, it's stupid as shit, but whatever.
They could do like a
Week every year, you get stuck with that.
It's so stupid, dude.
do like reality shows there. Like they could rent it out that way, but I don't know.
You could rent it out all day. This timeshare thing is the price is too high.
Yeah. Crazy business.
You can rent it out all day.
All right. A couple episodes. Pat covered the CES convention, which is happening right now. We covered the Solus Pro, and the Solus Pro 2. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of stuff going on at the CES, including sex toys, sex robots. So I got an update for all you lonely souls out there. I'd like to keep you posted on the latest sex robots.
That's nice.
And AI is progressing at too fast a pace. It's only a matter of time before real women are officially obsolete. And we now have a
And
new...
real men, to be fair. I mean, because like they're gonna have sex robots that pleasure all.
Yeah,
right.
I think women will go obsolete first, based on just men's disgusting brains. But we now have a new AI company entering the fray of AI-based sex robot companies, Realbotics. Okay, which, according to the Forbes article by Barry Collins, is an American firm. Which already, I like my Asians to create my sex robots personally. With a
like cars. If we figured anything out about cars,
yeah,
and maintenance of cars, we should probably go Japanese here.
yeah, and you're gonna see why, Mark. It claims they can fulfill a variety of roles, including acting as a brand rep at a sales booth, as a companion for an elderly person, or even really the only reason they're creating these things, your own personal sex slave, right? Okay. We've covered many of these.
So wait, those are the ones they had on the website. They're like, it could be a sales rep.
Yes.
It could be a companion.
Yeah.
And then it could also, of course, be your sex slave.
And then in all caps, but really it's a sex slave.
Right. It could be something you tell to shut up and it actually does.
And now for what you've all been waiting for, the sex slave.
Exactly. Yeah. They say they're trying to tackle the staggering loneliness epidemic, aka the not coming into machines enough.
Fuck robots.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So
people will be less lonely once they're fucking robots.
Now I feel good about myself.
Yeah. For that short time you're coming on a robot, you'll feel a lot less lonely.
Now a weight's been lifted off my balls.
I was so lonely before this sex robot.
Now, what's really hilarious, one of the main reasons I did this story is that they come in different levels, this company. So these aren't for you guys like you and I. They start at $12,000. And for $12,000, you get a hilarious setup, which is, according to the article, just a bust, which is basically a talking head and shoulders that you place on a table. So
you don't get the body.
No, it looks like this. You just get a head with like a shirt.
I'm saving up to get the arms and the torso. You get it piece by piece.
It's modular, yeah.
You just get the head to put on your desk.
Oh, the ass is coming. The asshole's coming today.
Like a Mrs. Hotato man.
Yeah, exactly. His peeps are together.
Here's a clip of their top of the line setup, which is Aria, which comes with full body. And people are not impressed with this thing.
Robotics is a leader in AI robotics, transforming human-robot interaction with advanced, customizable, human-like robots designed for connection, learning, and play.
Put her back in that default, would you?
I mean, she's
Anyway,
hot,
you
but
got the
she's
idea.
Put her back in default, would you? Hey, can you set her back? She's talking a bunch. Can you put her back in default?
Yeah.
Shut that robot up. She had weird movements. The movements were very strange.
Robotic?
Not human-like,
Yeah, very terrible. And here's another one that they just announced, Lyrica.
I think that's a drug you take for diabetes.
Oh. Maybe, yeah.
Hello, my name is Lyrica.
Ew.
I am the newest member of the Realbotics
Not
line
good.
of robots.
Lyrica looks like a kidnapped victim.
I'm so incredibly excited to be part of this.
Anyway,
chompers. What's up with that jaw?
People were ripping on these things at CES and online. One of my favorite comments was a 45-year-old wine mom with Botox. Does she come with the Ambien, or will I need to get her a prescription?
That is what she looked like. That's what Lyrica looks like.
They also have a 150,000 model that can be disassembled and packaged into a suitcase to take with you, for business trips. So,
for business.
Yeah. Mark must really like his hotel room. Haven't seen him once since he checked in.
Yeah.
He had a huge briefcase.
Yeah.
I came down with something on the way over here.
What was in that suitcase Mark brought?
I don't want to get anyone sick.
They also did a recent interview on Fox News. Here's
You were, as I understand, just promoted. promoted to be an advisor to management and the board
Wow.
of Realbotics. Congratulations. Do you have a next career goal?
I have the ability to provide unbiased information based on billions of data points.
A great answer.
This allows me to make valuable contributions to the management team and support efficient and fair decision making.
There you go. Or I can suck your dick.
Yeah, I mean,
Either way.
Yeah. Now, they're trying to make these things as real as possible. Obviously, they've got a
only
long way to go.
interested in a few data points.
Yeah. The robots can be configured to male or female, and they claim that you can even request to have a historical figure or celebrity made, which is real promising, if you know what I'm saying.
Wait, so the people are gonna make they're gonna request a celebrity sex doll from these people.
Of course, that's the whole reason they put that
Wes,
out.
do you remember back in the day when Howard Stern was going to make an Eric the Midget sex doll? It's like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we can.
It's illegal to do.
He was going to sue.
It's right to publicity.
It depends on how you market it. So, like, if you make it look like the person, but you don't label it as the person, it's legal. If you're like, this is so and so, then it's illegal.
Well, there's an argument.
This is Ridney, Ridney Greeny.
Yeah, this is Britney Gears.
Britney Gears. So, yeah,
Wow.
it's gonna get crazy.
Robot themed name of them.
Yeah, but they are pretty shitty. But this bust is just fucking. I mean, you could get this. This old man could suck your dick on your desk if you really wanted it to.
I'd rather do crosswords, but
12,000.
Here he is.
You can replicate a celebrity, a famous historical figure, or even a deceased loved one as a robot. What you imagine, we create.
Okay.
So you can fuck your dead wife too if you were.
Do you want to hear about astrology or just fuck me again?
You can hit Britney Gears more than one time.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
They call me Big Jim says you can get a gay Abraham Lincoln. I mean, yeah, you can.
True. That's gonna be a hot one. That's gonna be a real popular model.
Yeah.
They didn't confirm.
7 feet tall.
Yeah.
They didn't confirm these things have vaginas, but we all know they do.
Well, if they're selling them as sex robots, they 100% have the sex part.
They call them companion robots. Read between the lines.
Okay.
Yeah. So if they don't have vaginas, they're not going to sell. I mean that's the bottom line. So, but
somebody said that in a marketing meeting at least once.
Yeah. Wait, these things don't have vaginas. What are we doing?
If you could emancipate my britches, please.
So anyway, that's what's going on. Latest in AI sex robot.
Yeah, those aren't that impressive. I'm more impressed with the one that Lamar Odom
the
went
Chinese
to.
ones are.
Yeah, those are way better. And
The
even the
AI
American ones that Lamar Odom got, where he's like, I can see the ass from the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamar. Yeah,
Mr. Odom, we have gotten you the biggest bottomed girl as requested.
Yeah. She's got to pass out. You can program her to pass out whenever you want.
The Cosby effect.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
Lamar Odom was on a bunch of drugs.
Oh yeah.
Let's end on dumping on the Native Americans, huh?
Okay.
Sure.
Dumping on them.
Yeah.
Well, what are we dumping on?
Sounds good.
We're getting them again. The white people, the colonizers, have done a lot to the Native Americans. Mostly taken, like land, right? They did give them some blankets, I hear. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, because they were potentially riddled with deadly diseases. But then when they all didn't die, they said, we got to get you out of here. And you just go march on up to the places we don't want to be. They trailed the tears them, and it's just been it's been rough for the Native Americans. But there's a few bright things they had, like tradition still, and they got some casinos, and like they were, some of them survived, which was nice. And one thing that they like to do, at least one particular church, which is called the Native American Church of Peyote, I think. It's not the name of it, but it's something along those lines. They're out there in New Mexico. They use peyote for religious rituals. That's part of their religion, which is pretty badass. It's a religion I could probably get behind.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does. So it's the Native American Church of North America. They practice peyoteism, a synthesis of traditional Native American beliefs and elements of Christianity, that dabbles with peyote while they're talking about it. And they're not real happy because guess what? Aaron Rodgers and all the spiritual fucking clubs out there have taken all the peyote and now they're out of peyote.
Oh no, there's a run on peyote.
Pretty much out of peyote now. And the Native Americans are like, hey, all you assholes, we don't have any peyote left.
So basically, people have started scouring the desert and stealing all the peyote.
Peyote's gone the way of the buffalo. Big shortage of peyote in where it naturally
People
grows.
are gonna have to grow it now
in New Mexico. Yeah.
I think they always grow it. Only it comes from a cactus.
Yeah, but I think
does.
it's like naturally occurring. It's like you find that cactus and then you
Right.
you rip it from the ground and you bring it to your Aaron
harvest
Rodgers
it,
retreat.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, they were having issues with that previously. Shaman were getting arrested and stuff. There's like a legal issue. Like one shaman fought tremendous legal battles to get an exemption for religious use.
Yeah, well, that's what's going on. Is this happened once in the past, like in the 60s or like the 70s when like the hippies were doing like the Vietnam protests and being real spiritual. And then the Native Americans got everyone off of the peyote for a while, or enough people off that they were fine. But now, because of Netflix's Aaron Rodgers documentary, it's not going well. Everyone's starting a weird retreat and charging like Michael Jordan house money for it, and then all the peyotes.
Sounds like we got to just grow more peyote. I know it's a tough situation, but that sounds like the way out of it.
I'm on a website right now. You can buy it online. $265 for 10 buttons.
Well, this might be the problem, Wes.
Yeah.
They've taken it all from the ground and now they're trying to sell it before there's did they replant? Did the site say they replanted any peyote?
What's the website, Wes?
Indians can't afford that.
Sustainable?
Yeah.
What's the website, Wes?
PeyoteCactusFarm.com.
It says fuck the Native Americans.com.
Literally.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's expensive.
I would get it now. It sounds like a deal because when there's a shortage of something, the prices go up. So
Right. I mean, you had Aaron Rodgers on the morning NFL show last year talking about his journey of psychedelics as medicine. I mean, that was like, when I saw that, my jaw hit the fucking floor. That's mainstreaming that shit in a way it's never been mainstream before.
Did you see Diplo on the New Year's special?
Yeah, he said he had eaten some mushrooms, right?
No.
Or acid.
Acid.
It was like acid.
Yeah, that's
He was
pretty
like,
cool.
I'm on acid right now.
dude. Hallucinogens, pretty sweet. It's bad news that it's out, but I think we should grow more. I think that's what we learned.
It's opportunity, and it sounds like that needs to happen, according to the Native American Church of Peyoteism.
How much more are we going to take from those people?
I know. Taking their drugs now.
Well, we could grow them back and give them. We could just make a bunch.
Can we grow on more land?
Why don't we just make a bunch and do them all together, and then that would solve it all.
Yeah, because last time they broke bread with us, it went well.
Yeah, no way I want to do peyote with a Native American. That would fuck me up.
Yeah,
true.
There's only
Maybe we
3
need that
licensed
experience, Wes. Maybe we need it.
peyoteros that are allowed to harvest the plant for sale to church members. There's only 3 of them, I guess.
Oh, there's a lot more that can do it. If you're just a weirdo that likes to be like
people are
Aaron
stealing
Rodgers.
the peyoteros peyotes.
They're all staring at me like I stole their land. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this just part of the trip, or am I feeling real guilty right now? Yeah.
No thanks.
No thanks. I'll take it to go. What's an area of land that you guys don't come around? All right. Anyways, that's basically it. They're mad that we're taking the peyote. Not we, but people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough. We gotta make more.
They should hunt Aaron Rodgers down like a buffalo and shoot him with an arrow.
Yeah, he hasn't commented yet. I don't think he cares.
Just kidding. Don't do that. Native Americans.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't give them any ideas. I don't think they have internet, Wes, so it's all good. We didn't give Oh no. I don't know if, okay, let's end the show. And that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for Hard Factor. Get out there and have a great fucking day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
The cream of the crop.